Welcome to Raven Explains It All, a podcast that explores different metaphysical topics such as divination tools, mediumship, healing methods, and so much more. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss out on any of these topics. And now, here's your host, Raven Jade.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Raven Explains It All. I'm your host, Raven Jade, and I am so excited because we are on episode number 3. So thank you guys all for the love and support that you show me through these podcasts, and I truly appreciate it. So today's topic, we're going to be talking about signs, but not just any signs, but repeating number signs. You know, have you ever been like out and about, or let's say you're at home, you look at your phone, 1111, or you're driving, you see 111, 222, or, you know, just at random places, and you know that it's like something calling you, something's trying to talk to you, but you don't understand. Well, this is God's source, angels, they're all speaking to your divine team. That's why I like to wrap it up, because so many people have different names, the divine, God, source, universe. If you ever hear me, I try to wrap it up and say your divine team. They're trying to give you messages to things that you may be thinking about at that time or needing answers to, or they're trying to warn you. There's so many different options that, these numbers are representing in your life. Okay. So I'm going to break down the common ones that usually people see and what that meaning is for everyone. So the first one we're going to talk about is 111. 111 is usually the awakening of your spiritual gifts. They're saying, hey, look, your spiritual gifts are coming. You need to pay attention. Okay. This could be a new path or new beginning that you're taking. And also manifesting. You're needing to watch your thoughts as you're manifesting them at a rapid pace. So this could be if you're having like a crappy day, you're like, oh, I'm just going to have this horrible day. I'm not going to have a good day. And you look up and you see 111. That's your angels telling you like, hey, what you're thinking, you're manifesting. So if you're telling, the universe you're having a bad day, guess what? You're going to have a bad day. So they give you these clues, these hints. And I know it's hard at times because, not everybody's like, in touch with their divine team. Okay. But I'm here to help you. Okay. So the next one is 222. So when you're seeing 222, this is talking about like new partnerships, needing to balance, being ready for prosperity, and also to stop worrying, that your angels got you, your divine team is supporting you. So what I like to tell people is when you're seeing these numbers, sometimes like figure out like where are you when you're seeing these numbers, because that plays a role in the message. Okay. Also, what are you feeling? What were you thinking about before the numbers popped up? Because these are the answers that your divine team is trying to give you. Okay. So when you're seeing 333, which is our next number, it's talking about getting into balance. Okay. You might be like off, like you may be worrying too much, or you might be procrastinating in different things, and you need to get back in alignment with your goals, desires, dreams. Okay. And it's like focusing on your mind, body, and soul. And I feel like a lot of times when you see 333, those are, it is like getting back in that balance of things. Okay. So when you're seeing 444, this is talking about working with your foundations, because 4 is, that foundation number. But it's also trusting that you are protected. A lot of times we worry about a lot of things like, oh, a bill's not going to get paid. Oh, so-and-so's coming after me. And Spirit will say, they'll send you the sign saying 444, that, everything's going to be okay. Do not worry about it. We are protecting you. We're divinely protecting you. And a lot of people get scared and they're like, oh, but when you see that 444, know that you are protected. So when you see 555, that is saying a change is coming into your life, or that you're needing to change something. So let's say you're in a toxic relationship and you're like, how do I get out of this toxic relationship? And you see 555. This is saying that you need to change this, change how you interact with this relationship. So instead of, always catering to this person, or, there is something that you need to change to get out of that situation. Okay. 555, it could be good changes, like a new love interest is coming into your life. Okay. That's like that's a positive, like, plus. But just know that 555 is about changes. Changes are coming into your life. Good or bad, big or small, they are coming. So when you see 666, okay, a lot of people have negative connotations with this, because with media and, all that fun stuff, you always think the devil. But actually, this is talking about you needing to regroup, restructure, refocus on what it is that you're trying to build or maintain. Okay. So if you're trying to, let's say, go with a business plan and you feel like things aren't working out and you see 666, this is telling you, like, you may need to restructure things. You may need to reorganize yourself. Or, like, let's say you're trying to lose weight and you can't get those stubborn pounds off. And you see 666 and it's like, hey, look, what you're doing is not working. You need to switch it up, change it up, so that way you can be successful in losing the weight. Okay? So when you see 777, which I always think lottery numbers, go figure, but the slot machines, which I need to go one day, but that's neither here nor there. This is telling you need to release fears, okay? And it's also telling you, like, you're on the right path when you see 777. So when you're questioning your life goals, when you're questioning things and wondering, am I on the right path? And you see 777, that's just your divine team, confirming to you that, yes, you are on the right path. Keep going, keep growing, because you are going to be successful at what you're trying to maintain. And again, I feel like with the 777 releasing your fears, it's like you're almost needing to take a leap of faith when it comes to your goals. Okay. So remember, 777, release the fears and letting you know that you are on the right track, right path to where you're supposed to go, where you're supposed to be. Like I said, everything happens for a reason. Okay. So when you're seeing 888, that means abundance is coming to you. I like when I see 888, but yes, 888, just know, like, finance is coming, but it doesn't have to be just finance. It could be abundance in love, abundance in health. These are good things that are coming to you. Okay. So when you're seeing 999, this is talking about endings, things coming to an end. So let's take back the toxic relationship. Let's say you're like, oh, my divine team, please give me, some form of communication, some clue or, advice of what I should do. And you see 999. That could be saying, you need to let this go. It's not good for you. It's not serving your highest good. It's time to roll. Okay. It could be telling you that, a job could be coming to an end. I remember when it was so crazy. I was working at this job and I was doing good, but I was exhausted. I just couldn't focus. I was the first one there and the last one to leave. And having 4 kids, that's a lot of work. And when I remember I saw 999, and of course I saw a whole bunch of crows. So I was like, oh man, because crows are change, which we'll do spirit animals at that time. So I was like, man, a big change is coming, and I saw 999 endings. Little did I, at the time I wasn't really truly in touch with my gifts. I was studying, but not not really paying attention, basically. And sure enough, that day I got fired. So it's like, yeah, that I should have paid attention to the signs, that they were trying to tell me. They were trying to give me a heads up like, hey, you're going to be fired today. And I didn't pay attention. So again, 999 is endings. And endings don't have to be bad, because at the end of the day, I was mad because I was making a little change on that job. But at the end of the day, I was exhausted. I didn't have I didn't get to spend time with my friends and family, and I was running ragged. So it ended up being good because I got another job that, worked with me, and then I got some time off, while looking for a job, and I got to relax. And ooh, baby, it was nice. Okay. So we're going to talk about 1010. So when you're seeing 1010, that's telling you to take a leap of faith, or you could be losing something, but something better is coming along. You're gaining something better. Okay. So it's a mixture of endings and beginnings. Okay. So it's endings and beginnings, or you're taking a leap of faith in something. This may be, let's say, I like to talk about relationships. There could be a connection where you're not too sure of, and you see 1010, and you're thinking about this person, and you see 1010. This may say, take a leap of faith, talk to this person, get to know get to know them. Maybe, you thought things were over, and it's not over, and maybe, let's say with business, you see 1010, and maybe things are not doing good, but maybe you need to switch things up because something better is coming along. Okay. So remember, 1010, taking that leap of faith. You may be losing something, but you're gaining something so much better. So 11:11. Everybody know about 11:11. I remember when I was a kid, at 11:11 p.m., I'm making wishes. Everybody knew there was a significant reason for 11:11, But this is like spiritual awakening. This is second chances to live your dreams. Maybe you thought things were over. You thought, you're done and over with. You saw 11:11. They're like, no, baby, you're about to bounce back. This is your second chance. This is redemption time. Okay. They're going to be bringing resources into your life to give you that second chance that you need. Okay. This could also be the soulmate twin flame connection, which we'll get into that. And I'm gonna tell y'all my stance. This is my opinion. My opinion, but this is my stance on this because I've studied everything. Not everybody has a twin flame. Okay, twin flames are very rare because I've seen people pop up and say, "Oh, is this my twin flame? Is this my twin flame?" Not everybody has a twin flame, but we'll touch on that another time. I don't want to, divert the topic. But this could be talking about, if you're questioning if this person is meant to be in your life, and this could be a soulmate connection. And not all soulmate connections are romantic, okay? They could be, friends, family. There are people that help your soul grow. And like I said, they don't always have to be romantic, in romantic nature. But if you're saying, you're questioning if someone's meant to be in your life, and you see 11:11, so yeah, that could be the divine team letting you know that, hey, this is a spiritual connection, okay? So finally, we see 12:12. This is saying your angels are around you. Your divine team, you're getting in balance and order. There's a lot of new growth that you're experiencing. And it's telling you that things are going to work out for you. And a lot of times they're telling you to keep positive about these new changes. So you could be experiencing new changes, but you're like, you have this anxiety, like, is it going to work out? And you start questioning, and they're like, hey, you're protected. You're divinely protected. Your angels are around you. Do not fear or worry about, these changes that are going on. You're divinely protected. Things are going to balance out for you. So when you see 12:12, know that this is a good thing, okay? Because your angels are around you. They're protecting you. And they're protecting you from due to this change that you're going through, and also the abundance in partnerships that lie awake, or they lie in head with the number. So guys, that's the common ones. If you have any more, just drop them down in the comments. If you want another part 2 of this, where we can dive in much deeper. I'm just touching bases on a few that people do see. But I just want to thank you guys so much again for, listening to the podcast. It's truly amazing. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Announcer, take me out.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Raven Explains It All. Do you have a topic that you would like Raven to discuss? Email her at mysticravenjade@gmail.com. Interested in learning more about metaphysical topics? Join Psychic Intuitive Readers of Clarity on Facebook. And don't forget to check out Raven at Mystic Raven Jade on Facebook and YouTube. Have a blessed and wonderful day.